David sang to the Lord the words of this song when the Lord delivered him from the hands of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. He said, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation. He is my stronghold, my refuge, and my Savior. From violent men you save me. I call to the Lord, who is worthy of praise, and I am saved from my enemies. The waves of death swirled about me. The torrents of destruction overwhelmed me. The cords of the grave coiled around me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress I called to the Lord. I called out to my God. From his temple he heard my voice. My cry came to his ears. The earth trembled and quaked. The foundations of the heavens shook. They trembled because he was angry. Smoke rose from his nostrils. Consuming fire came from his mouth. Burning coals blazed out of it. He parted the heavens and came down. Dark clouds were under his feet. He mounted the cherubim and flew. He soared on wings of the wind. He made darkness his canopy around him. The dark rain clouds of the sky. Out of the brightness of his presence, bolts of lightning blazed forth. The Lord thundered from heaven. The voice of the Most High resounded. He shot arrows and scattered the enemies. Bolts of lightning and rooted them. The valleys of the sea were exposed. The foundations of the earth laid bare. At the rebuke of the Lord, at the blast of the breath from his nostrils, he reached down from high and took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my disaster, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out into a spacious place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. The Lord has dealt with me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanliness of my hands he has rewarded me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord. I have not done evil by turning from my God. All his laws are before me. I have not turned away from his decrees. I have been blameless before him. I have kept myself from sin. The Lord has rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness in his sight. To the faithful you show yourself faithful. To the blameless you show yourself blameless. The pure you show yourself pure. But to the crooked you show yourself shrewd. You save the humble, but the eyes of the haughty to bring them low. You are my lamp, O Lord. The Lord turns my darkness into light. With your help I can advance against a troop, and with my God I can scale a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is flawless. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. For who is God besides the Lord? Who is the rock except our God? It is God who arms me with strength. It makes my way perfect. He makes my fear like the feet of a deer. He enables me to stand on heights. He trains my hands for battle. My arms can bend a bow of bronze. You give me your shield of victory. You stood down to make me great. You broadened the path beneath me so that my ankles do not turn. I pursued my enemies and crushed them. I did not turn back till they were destroyed. I crushed them completely, and they could not rise. They fell beneath my feet. You armed me with the strength for battle. You made my adversaries bow at my feet. You made my enemies turn their backs in flight, and I destroyed my foes. They cried for help, but there was no one to save them. To the Lord, but he did not answer. I beat them as fine as the dust of the earth. I pounded and trampled them like in the streets. You have delivered me from the attacks of my people. You have preserved me as the heads of nations. People I did not know are subject to me, and foreigners come clinging to me. As soon as they hear me, they obey me. They all lose heart. They come trembling from their strongholds. The Lord lives. Praise be to my rock. Exalted be God, the rock, my Savior. He is God who avenges me, who puts nations under me, who sets me free from my enemies. You exalted me above my foes. From violent men you rescue me. Therefore I will praise you, O Lord, among the nations. I will sing praises to your name. He gives his kings great victories. He shows unfailing kindness to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever. 主がダビデのすべての敵の手、特にサウルの手から彼を救い出されたように、ダビデはこの歌の言葉を主に歌った。彼はこう歌った。主は我が岩を我が砦で、我が救い主、我が岬を避ける岩なる神、我が盾、我が救いの角、我が櫓、私を暴虐から救う、私の救い主、私の逃げ場、褒めたたえられる方、この主を呼び求めると、私は敵から救われる。死の波は私を解き巻き、滅びの川は私を恐れさせた。黄泉の綱は私を取り囲み、私の罠は私に立ち向かった。 私の苦しみの中に主を呼び求め、我が神に叫んだ。主はその宮で私の声を聞かれ、私の叫びは御耳に届いた。すると主は揺るぎ動いた。また天の元にも触れ揺れた。主がお怒りになったのだ。煙は花から立ち上がり、その口から出る火はむさぼり食い、炭火は主から燃え上がった。主は天を押し曲げて降りて来られた。暗闇をその足の下にして、主はケルブに乗って飛び、風の翼の上に現れた。主は闇を回り置かれた。狩色は水の集まりと濃い雲。見舞いの輝きから炭火が燃え上がった。主は天から雷鳴を響かせ、井戸高き方は御声を発せられた。主は矢を放って彼らを散らし、稲妻で彼らをかき乱された。こうして海の底が現れ、地のもとにあらわにされた。主の咎めにより、その花の荒い武器によって、主は糸高きところから御手を述べて私を捕らえ、私を大水から引き上げられた。主は私の強い敵と私を憎む者とだから、私を救い出された。彼らは私より強かったから、彼らは私の災いの日に私に立ち向かった。だが主は私の支えであった。主は私を広いところに連れ出し、私を助け出された。主は私を喜びと抑えたから。主は私の義に従って私に報い、私の手の清さに従って私に償いをされた。私は主の道を守り、私の神に対して悪を行わなかった。主のすべての裁きは私の前にあり、その掟から私は遠ざらなかった。私は主の前に全く私の罪から身を守る。主は私の義に従って、また御目の前の私の清さに従って私に償いをされた。あなたは恵み深い者には恵み深く、全き者には全くあられ、清い者には清く、曲がった者にはねじ曲げる方。あなたは悩む民を救われますが、高ぶる者に目を向けてこれを低くされます。主よ、あなたは私の灯火。主は私の闇を照らされます。あなたによって私は軍勢を襲いかかり、私と神によって私は城壁を飛び越えます。神、その道は完全。主の御言葉は純粋。主はすべて彼に身を避ける者の盾。誠に主の他に誰が神であろうか。私たちの神の他に誰が岩であろうか。この神こそ私の力強い砦。私の道を完全に探り出される。彼は私の足の目近のようにし、私を高いところに立たせてくださる。戦いのために私の手を鍛え、私の腕を聖堂の弓で引けるようにされる。こうして、あなたは御救いの盾を私にくださいました。あなたの謙遜は私を大きくさえます。あなたは私を王までまた歩かされます。私のくるぶしはよろけませんでした。私は敵を追ってこれを練れ足にし、立ち滅ぼすまでは引き返しませんでした。私は彼らを立ち滅ぼし、打ち砕いたため、彼らは立てず、私の足元に倒れました。あなたは戦いのために私に力を帯びさせ、私に立ち向かう者を私のもとにひれ伏せさせました。また、敵が私に背を見せるように咲いたので、私を憎む者を滅ぼしました。彼らは叫んでも救う者はなかった。主に叫んでも答えはなかった。私は彼らの血の塵のように打ち砕き、道の泥のように粉々に砕いて踏みつけた。あなたは私の民の争いから私を助け出し、私を国々の頭として保たされます。私の知らなかった民を私に使います。外国人らは私におもねり、耳で聞くことをすぐ、私の言うことを聞き入れます。外国人らははしなえて私の砦から震え立ててきます。主は生きておられる。本べきかな我が岩。崇むべきかな我が救いの岩なる神。この神は私のために復讐する方。諸国の民を私の足元に下される方。私の敵から私を助え出される方。あなたは私に立ち向かう者から私を引き上げ、暴虐の者から私を救い出されます。せゆえ、主よ、私は国々の中であなたをめたたい、あなたを皆を褒め歌います。主は王に救いを増し加え、油注がれた者ダビデの末に、とこしえに恵みを施されます。